Hey everybody!
Good morning!
It is Tiff and Tashari, also known as
TNT.
And on this episode of Desert BirkenTalk, we are talking about
Travel.
Okay, so we're going to start here with these adorable little shoes here. These are Archipelago. We have the lace-up, the Skimmer, and the Margarita. And we're going to go over them in a little bit of detail here. So I'll let Tashari go ahead and start us off.
We have the Skimmer and the Margarita, which they are very similar in that they are kind of low ballet flats. The cool thing about a lot of Archipelago is most of your arch is here, so built right into the sole. But you can also take what's inside out if you don't find that it's enough arch. I know I do. Then again, I have to have scary high arches because I walk everywhere. It's good for your legs.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like you have a good carbon footprint that way.
Right. Oh my goodness.
And that's why we're friends.
So then there's the lace-ups, which these are awesome. I have a lot of my customers that have bunions and hammer toes, corns, the uncomfortable stuff where like a lot of pressure is not desirable at all. These are awesome because they're knit top. So when you are putting these on, they're going to stretch across the top. And then again, you have the arch support, which is really cool. Also, when I talk about the bunions and stuff like that, the Skimmer might not be the best option only because there's a little bit of stitching that's here, so it kind of causes some tightness. But if you like to have that huggy feeling, like both of them are going to hug your foot. Hugs are good.
The cool thing about the lace-ups that I like is that this material, which is called Lytec, is hand washable. So it's actually really easy cleanup. Hand wash them, let them dry. They're easy to pack. You can fold them up.
Yeah.
They're really
light.
lightweight. They weigh nothing.
It's so cool. So good, nice walking shoe because they are breathable. You get some nice, airflow when you're walking.
You do. I actually have the purple ones that we have here, and a lot of people ask me when I wear them if I'm wearing a sock, and honestly, I don't.
I don't wear a sock with mine.
The insert is actually really easy to clean up. Then again, I do put my arch supports in them too. So they have a liner. It works perfectly.
Yeah, I like them. I don't wear socks with them either because I just like, I don't like socks. We'll talk about that in the future. So then moving on with our traveling stuff, Bagolini. Awesome for traveling, obviously, because who created it?
Flight attendants.
So they are smart thinkers, and they're constantly having to deal with stuff, take this out, take that out, especially when you're going through security and stuff like that. So the majority of all of these bags have a place for cards in them. I'll give you that one. Thanks. So, and then there's always a pocket. There's a functionality for everything. You've always got a pocket on the outside. Like this bag here has a pocket on the back, which is nice, and it's magnets. A lot of their stuff has magnets, and I love that because it's easy open and close. All of the insides of the bags have a different color from the outside. It's a bright color so that you can see what's going on. You're not losing stuff in the abyss of your bag. And then, we have this cool travel bag. We'll get a close-up of this later so you can see what's inside of it, but it has, the hanger on the door, so when you're, in the hotels and stuff like that. Also, some of the bags are RFID, so that's protecting your stuff from getting stolen, because I don't know why we are in the day of stealing people's identities.
Yeah.
So those bags really help with that. Not all the bags have it, but they are definitely marked for when they do have
that. They will mark. The big thing about Bagolini is one word, or maybe it's a hyphenated word. Multifunctional.
Oh, and a lot of them are most of them are slim fitting, so you don't have a big, huge, bulky bag. Now, there are some bigger bags for computers and stuff like that. We'll go into detail on those.
There is one bag I'm going to show, just because it's that cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, this bag's cool.
This looks like a regular purse, which you can wear it like a regular purse. My favorite thing about it, besides it being purple, is, let's get this right here. It becomes a backpack, which is really good for travel.
It's awesome. So we'll do a very in-depth Bagolini video at another time, but we just want to focus on traveling here. So we're going to switch on over to the utensils. We've talked about the utensils before. I think it was one of our first videos. I think the first video.
Wow.
We're taking it back to December. So these are cool. Go ahead and show them what we have.
These are bamboo utensils. So again, I'm all about that carbon footprint, aren't I?
Yeah.
Makes me feel all special. But these are bamboo, so therefore you will not be throwing these away when you're done. You can actually put them in the dishwasher and they will hold up great. They do not take on the flavors of your other food, because sometimes if you use plastics that happen.
Or even like those ones that you get from the food place, from the restaurant.
They're not always good.
You don't reuse those.
So you do get a pair of chopsticks, and you also get a knife, a spoon.
A foon.
It could have been a spork, but
Right.
you know, either way, you get the gist, right? I do use these at work religiously, and sometimes if I remember, I'll throw them in my diaper bag, because you don't always want to share utensils with a 3-year-old.
No, you don't. So, yesterday, funny story, we were eating Chex Mix with the chopsticks. So then our fingers weren't getting dirty. It's a helpful tip. It also helps, chopsticks, just a little fun fact here. Chopsticks are really good for helping teach your kids dexterity, so the fine motor skills, and it keeps their hands cheese-free from the Cheetos and whatnot. So there's that.
Victim of that.
So then moving on with our travel stuff, we just really want you guys to be mindful of the heat. When traveling, make sure that you're not leaving your Birkenstocks in the car or in a garage in a hot area.
You don't want to exceed a temperature of at least, I mean, think about it this way. As it gets warmer here, if it's 100 degrees outside, it's at least 120 in your car or in your garage. So you don't want to come back to see your soles looking like this. This actually will be, it's actually still salvageable. I know it looks sad. It looks like we should give it a proper burial, but it's actually salvageable. But if you are looking to start your own repair without knowing what to do next, you leave these in the heat. And we really don't want you to do that.
No, we don't want you to do that. So just keep in mind that making sure you keep your shoes out of the heat. Also, okay, so I don't know if you noticed this footbed, right? So it's got the footprint in it. If you're doing a lot of walking on your spring break or during your summer, we have wool liners that a lot of people like to put inside of their sandals to prevent the foot mark. But then also, these are great for wicking away moisture. They're going to help with the funk, so they're not going to make your shoes stink, which we all know I have that problem. And then, go ahead.
They're adhesive, so they're going to stay put in your shoe. With these being wool, believe it or not, they don't get that hot. Like she says, it does wick the moisture away from your feet. They're washable. That's a big deal. It's like having on a sock without having on a sock inside of your sandal, because some people think socks and sandals may be a bit of a cardinal sin.
Right. Now, when she says adhesive, they don't actually, they're gonna come off. Really, it's more of just, it's a really sticky back so they don't slide in your shoe. So
it's a silicone back. So when you go to wash it and once it dries, it will get more tacky.
Yeah. So just some really fun stuff to think about. Also, don't forget like your deodorizers and stuff like that for sandals for when you're traveling this spring and into the summer.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on the video, hit us up on Facebook.
Or come down and see us.
See us. Hello. Hi. We'll have all the addresses and phone numbers on how to reach us. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.